and today I am so excited to share with you a tour of my brand new living room. It just got fully designed by my dear friend Mary. She is the most incredible interior designer, and if you guys aren't already aware of her, I'm going to link you her YouTube channel and the reveal of this room down in the links below. I'll put an annotation right here also if you want to just click on over there and see it so that you can see like my reaction to the room. I wanted to show you all of the details of this room because I am just insanely over the moon about it. It's such a perfect reflection of my style and I couldn't have asked for anything better. I think it's so beautiful and I really hope you guys like it too. Just to give you a little background, we went with a whimsical, sophisticated, glamorous Alice in Wonderland theme because that's a book from my childhood that I really love. She had this really creative, different heart that maybe didn't fit in with the rest of the world, but in her head it made sense, in her heart it made sense, and she made a lot of fun, quirky friends along the way. So I hope you see a little bit of that inspiration in the room, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you want to see what the room looks like, then stay tuned. Okay, so starting the tour, this is probably what you'd see when you first walk in the house. I'm Asian, I grew up in an Asian household, and one really important thing in Asian homes is that you take off your shoes as soon as you walk in the door. So this I'm really excited about because we get to store our shoes right inside. As you can see, I have a pair of boots already in there. But it's just nice to kind of tuck everything away, have it hidden so that it's not just shoes scattered all over the place. This is a mirror right at the front. I got it a few months ago, intending to put it somewhere in the house, but I didn't quite know where it would go. But it fits perfectly with the theme of the room, of course. And it looks like a giant hand mirror, which I think is totally representative of loving the makeup and beauty stuff. So I think that's super adorable. Also, on top of here, I have this black lacquer storage case thing from Korea. This is actually from my parents. I brought it along with me out to LA when I moved out here, so it means a lot to me and I'm really excited that it matches with my black and white themed furniture. And then I have this super adorable gold lamp. It's a bunny. It's just like the white rabbit, you know, he has to sneak his way in here. So now let's move around to this corner on the other side of the door. So here we have a little bench. It's also really nice when you're taking off your shoes to kind of have a place to sit, tie your shoes, and not have to reach down all awkwardly. And I like that it's just a little nook by the door. Behind me, I love having a couple of old photos of me and Ben. These are actually ones that are from before we were even married, so it's nostalgic in a way. I like that we can integrate that into the room without being like, hey, look at us, hey. If I swing my way over here, you can get this incredible view. We are so blessed to have a giant arched window in our home because it's a Spanish style house, and that's something that's really iconic of Spanish style homes. When we first moved in, it had these giant heavy blinds on them that were like busting out of the wall. It was not cute, so we wanted to really open up the light. We used white curtain rods up here. We didn't want to block off the height of the room, so the white ones just helped to elevate visually the height of the room without putting a big dark bar across it. But we did hang these really beautiful linen curtains. We have these sheer ones in the back, and the double rod lets us hang colored curtains at the front. If we want a little bit more privacy, we can just close these on up. So here in the opposite corner of the front of the room, I have one of my favorite things as well, which is this giant mirror. It's beautiful, and I've actually had this through my last couple of apartments as well, and now it finally has a perfect place to call home. This little corner is really nice because it reflects a lot of the light coming into the room and makes it feel bigger, but it's also very beautiful, slightly ornate, super glamorous, and just all in all a really great place to take selfies. So I'm sure you guys will see a lot more of that in my pictures and Snapchat and Instagram and all of that in the future, so gotta have a good selfie mirror, right? Continuing on around the room, you come to this mantel and fireplace. This one has a little bit of an interesting story because when we first moved in, it had this really ugly, heavy Asian temple wooden thing attached to the front that you could tell totally didn't come with the original style of the house. It was just this big gaudy thing stuck on there. So that was one of the first things we definitely wanted to change in this room. And in its place, we put in this really gorgeous, simple, kind of reclaimed looking mantle and I absolutely love it. I think it's really modern looking, but still has a little bit of that old school rustic quality. So it's that mixture of new and old that I'm obsessed with. To decorate it, I really knew I wanted to have a giant mirror on top of the mantle. I love this one because the little starburst shape really makes everything sparkle. It makes the room look bigger, and I think it's just a really gorgeous piece. Also, I love a bit of sparkle and glam, so I love the little candlesticks right here. Orchids are my favorite flowers, so I'm so happy there's an orchid sitting on top of there. And then we have this really, really cool oversized clock. I've never owned anything like that. I think it's totally perfect for the Alice theme, and it's just so adorable. It adds so much whimsy and character to the room. Another thing I wanted to mention is these sconces, which I think are so cool. Originally we were thinking of maybe if we could install a chandelier in, but there really isn't any lighting built into the archway of this room. So instead Mary put in these beautiful old new sconces. It looks really beautiful when we light it up as well because it just refracts the light in a really pretty way. I actually have another little nook back here as well, a matching bench as the one that was by the doorway. It has really soft fuzzy rug on the chair, which is so nice when you're sitting on it. And right behind me you can see these super cool giant skeleton keys, which it's crazy because I have been looking at skeleton keys. I have some necklaces that are skeleton keys. I didn't even tell Mary that I'm obsessing over skeleton keys, and looky here. And I really love the little pops of silvery sparkle as you go around the entire room. It's like every corner has something to really draw your eyes into. At the back of the room, I have such a cool bookcase, which I'm so excited about. You guys know I'm a big bookworm. I love to read. I love Beauty and the Beast. They had an amazing ladder with the library that she just like slid down, and it was really adorable. So I was so excited to see this. I love that there's a ladder on my bookcase. It's so cool. If I want to grab something up high, because I'm a really short person, I can just climb up the ladder and grab something from up here. And of course, I also love some of the little details that Mary put into the bookcase. This giant stopwatch is kind of the most amazing thing ever. Plus, I have a little brass bunny. It's actually a door knocker up there. And a few more black lacquer pieces that are Korean that I took from my parents' home. And it suits this room so, so well. So this elephant up here is actually a coin holder. And when you put coins in it, his head kind of bobs. This over here is actually a jewelry box that I've had for a really, really, really long time. And it has that really beautiful mother of pearl inlay. And look at this totally amazing chess piece here. I know that through the Looking Glass, one of the Alice in Wonderland books, it's supposedly an entire chess game if you read between the lines on what all the characters are doing. So it's like an integral part of the Alice in Wonderland series. So I just thought that was so cool. And we totally intend to use this bookcase to house all of our board games and card games. We're a family that loves to just get together, have a bunch of friends over, and play some games. So, you know, the bookcase is gonna have that Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride, Cards Against Humanity, anything that can be an excuse to have our friends together and have some good old-fashioned fun. I also did not want to forget to mention my super exciting new plant. This is a fiddle leaf fig, which I have been seeing all over interior things that I've been pinning on my Pinterest board. It's just so cute. And it also cleans the air, makes everything fresh, and it just brings a lot of life into the room. Ben likes to call him Fiddly Fig. So that's his name, Fiddly Fig. Moving on to the center of the room, we have these super amazing black and white chairs, and I think they're more amazing than anything I've ever seen in a store. I have a couple of pillows on top of them, which I think are so adorable. This one says Wonderful, which I think is kind of like Wonderland. And this one also has a few little keys. So again, going with the theme, and they're actually really comfortable to sit in as well. We're kind of using this gold garden stool, almost like a little side table. Garden stools are another thing that I've been like looking at and pinning all over Pinterest. They're just so adorable, and again, with the gold, the metallic shine, it just adds a lot of glamour to the room. It's a good little garden stool. So in the middle of the room here, we have probably the most amazing coffee table I've ever seen. This is actual brass, to which I completely flipped out. I think that is so amazing that has that little bit of shine from the metal plus the glass. And the bamboo legs are just so charming. And it also makes me feel like my little Asian black lacquer pieces kind of integrate into the room a little bit better as well. And for my absolute favorite part of the entire room is this beautiful light blue couch. This is a custom couch that was made, and it's a mixture of cotton and linen, so it's very soft. As you can see, I have an Oreo shaped pillow on here as well. He just matches with all of the other pillows. I love the black and white striped pillows. They just pop so well, and it totally screams Alice in Wonderland without being campy, you know? I just like little whimsical bits that hint at it, but the room is still so fresh and exciting, modern, but also really charming, and tons of heaps of glamour. I am obsessed with Chesterfield couches. I love the rolled arms, I love the little metal buttons that go around the front, and legitimately this couch is so comfy. I've seen so many similar couches where it looks so beautiful, but then when you sit on it, it's so uncomfortable. But this one, because it was custom made, it's down-filled, and it's so cozy to just lay down on, take a nap on, read a book on. I almost cried when this was like first revealed. I literally almost cried. It was like the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed my living room and having me kind of share the story of my space with you guys. I hope to do a lot of more filming in this room in the future, so you'll probably see quite a lot of the beautiful blue couch and Oreo. But I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Again, if you want to see the before and after of this room, I'm going to link that video down in the info box below. And make sure you also subscribe to Mary, because she worked so hard. She is such a talented, creative individual, and she did just a knocked it out of the park job on this room, and it's just such a perfect reflection of me and my style. So thank you! Thank you so much, Mary. You are so incredible, and I'm so blessed to have you help me along with the process of this room. So make sure you guys just go over there, tell her how amazing she is. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the room as much as I did when I saw it. It was so amazing, so beautiful, so glitzy, so glamorous. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see any future home tour kind of videos. And let me know in the comments down below if you want to see some of my subsequent rooms. I did renovate my kitchen, and I have a few more rooms to decorate. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, definitely let me know down in the comments if you're obsessed with HGTV like I am. Anyway, this is Jen, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys, bye! Why not do a video sharing with you guys our thoughts on body hair? We're a little bit closer than normal because I wanted to do an updated foundation routine for you